Motherfucker. Okay. Are we? Yeah, we're live. Alrighty.
Yo,
Welcome back. Welcome
welcome
back.
back. We're here again
How
for
are we
another.
feeling?
Feeling good. I think
It's been a
I think
quiet week this week. We've
yeah.
like, well, obviously besides the new episode of Invincible and Daredevil, but you aren't watching that.
I want to watch the new Daredevil for Jessica Jones, but
Yeah, yeah,
that means I need to catch up on all of season one.
uh, yeah. That's not that hard.
Are we finally seeing the swordsman?
Yeah, we saw a bit. Yeah,
Was he using his sword?
it wasn't a sword, but yeah, he was using his sword skills. It was awesome.
Yeah. See, that's what I want to see. I like the swordsman. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Um, I want to see more of him. So
Yeah, because we only saw a little
yeah,
bit in
dude.
Hawkeye.
Yeah, yeah, and he was cool as hell in that.
Yeah.
Wow.
What came out this week?
I don't know. Is Daredevil's new black suit cool on like live action?
It looks sick, yeah, but
Yeah, awesome.
it's not like a black suit. It's just spray painted black. So like the as the season goes on, it becomes more red.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
I
kind of
think
cool.
that's really sick.
I'm having a look at it now and like it's full. Because I'm on IMDb. I'm looking at the
Mm.
third episode. I can see like the red starting to come
Yeah, it's starting
through.
to come through. Yeah.
Um, oh wow, that looks
Mm.
awesome, dude.
So hopefully,
Um,
I'm hoping at the end of this season he does become the leader of the Hand, and he does get his full black suit, and then I hope
yeah,
season 3 is Daredevil Shadowland, where all like the street level superheroes come up and take over the Hand off of Daredevil, which will be sick.
yeah, that's sick.
Because obviously
Wait,
we're at the Hand in Spider-Man, so
was um was the last episode, episode three? Was that the one with the
mm.
swordsman?
Yeah,
Ah, got you. Because the episode's literally called "The Scales and the
yeah, Scale
Sword."
and the Swords. Yeah, they
Um,
dropped 2 episodes this week, which was insane.
oh wow.
Yeah,
And is Jessica Jones cool?
she's not in it yet.
Oh really?
Yeah,
She's coming in
I think
later.
she's coming next week.
Are you sure?
Hopefully next week.
Oh yeah, she is.
But yeah,
They've
she'll.
literally
Oh, did.
they've confirmed it in the IMDb cast list.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
That'll be sick to see Jessica again, because I really liked
Do you
her show.
reckon we'll see Purple Man?
Oh, please. But no, I'm pretty sure all the Netflix shows are canon to the MCU now.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
but
I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna lie.
it would be sick to see like actual Purple Man, but even bring back David, and just make him
Yeah, that would
purple.
be cool. But I'm not gonna lie, man. This was my biggest problem with watching Daredevil season one. Like,
Mm.
or the first two or three episodes. I think I watched.
Yeah,
Actually,
of
no. I
the
think I watched
Netflix one.
4 episodes. No, no, no. The Netflix, like, no, the Netflix one was perfect.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Um, season one at least.
Oh,
Um,
the entire those 3 seasons are amazing.
but like the new
But yeah,
season,
Born
like
Again.
I'll admit, the first fight scene with Daredevil and what's his goddamn name? Bullseye.
Oh yeah.
What's his weird ass name?
Poindexter, Mr. Bill
Yeah,
Poindexter.
Benjamin Point.
Yeah. No, it is
Oh, is it
Benjamin. Yeah, it
Bill?
is Benjamin. Yeah.
Yeah, Benjamin Poindexter. I don't know.
I
That
think
that
that
must be a
goes fucking
name.
hard.
Well, I thought that was cool.
Yeah,
I thought
that
that was
was
cool.
sick.
Seeing Bullseye's kind of new makeshift suit. I hope he gets a full suit in season two or three.
he's got his own suit.
What do you mean?
In this one, he's got his own suit, a new
But it's
suit.
not like classic.
Yeah, it is.
What?
Well, it's not like the full like black and blue, like it is in the comics, but it's still pretty spot on. I love it.
No, I don't believe you.
It is more or less the same from the first one,
Yeah,
but
so it's
I
not
love
really
it.
Bullseye.
No, I love it. He's got
Um,
the bullseye on the fucking forehead, and it's not some sort of fucking scar or brand like fucking the the Ben Affleck movie. But no, I think it looks sick.
he doesn't have the bullseye on his head, though, does he?
In the new season, he does.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I'm trying to look up photos of it. I
pretty
can't find
sure.
it. Maybe you're right. I just can't see it.
But yeah, there are some obvious issues that I do have with the new season.
Like what?
Uh, I just don't like the way it's. I don't like the way it's shot. Like
That's another issue. Like
it
Daredevil.
it feels like it's on a soundstage. Like you can tell it's on a soundstage.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, and the lighting's off too. The lighting feels very different. It feels obviously more artificial than the Netflix shows. Cause like
See,
they,
that's the thing, man. Like the Netflix shows nailed the cinematography.
yeah, it had this real gritty New York feel to it. Where this
I
one it
loved,
feels too fucking corporate, too polished.
I loved the red tinge they gave, like or like the red that they
Hmm.
gave in like a lot of scenes. You know, there was like a red
Yeah.
light somewhere, or whatever.
Like
Like
what
even
they
like
did
a
with
sign.
the Defenders. Like
Yeah,
they'd have the whoever characters are in the scene, they'd have their colors would like
yeah.
would be a light or some shit.
They even did it with like Jessica Jones, dude. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
And
Like
they do that with in this in the new season.
not as well, I reckon, though. Right?
No, it's they okay, so oh yeah, you saw it through like Benjamin's point of view, didn't you? Like the first episode where like it's all like blue.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's from Bullseye's perspective
Right,
because
right.
that's the way he sees the world.
Okay.
It's
Blue. He sees
yeah,
it was all blue.
yeah, and you'll see it. You'll see the color shift whenever he's in a scene.
That's kind of cool. I do like
I
that.
like that because that's what I
Um,
liked about the Defenders as well. Oh, and
let me see.
Supergirl trailer.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I can't wait to
Yes.
see more Lobo.
Yes. I like his voice.
Yeah, he sounds like Jason Momoa, which is what you'd imagine as Lobo,
Well,
anyways.
but he's also got that little bit of there's a slight accent to it.
Is that
Yeah, there's a little bit to it.
okay? I like that because, like, yeah, I think genuinely he's made for that role.
Yeah, oh, 100%. I don't really see anybody else doing it.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna lie. This might be a little bit of a shorter podcast
Yeah, no,
than usual.
I completely agree. But hang on, I'll
I got some stuff to do tonight, so
no, you're all good. I just sent you a oh, fucking I just want to send a photo.
photo.
Anyway, yeah, of Bullseye's suit.
That's all right. I saw it anyways. I found one.
Yeah, you
He's
can
got
you have to really look, but it's there. It is
yeah.
there.
He's got like a faint
Yeah,
bullseye mark on his forehead.
yeah, and there's a
Um,
scene with better lighting.
well, do you want to get into the
Yeah,
meat
we'll
of
get into
this?
the tier list.
All right. So today we got a tier
Hang
list
on,
of our
of our favorite
favorite
movies. Only the
five,
only
only
top
five.
five, only top five.
Because, well, tell him the plan.
Well, okay. We have decided that we are going to make our own top five tier list of our top five movies, and then next week we're going to come back. We're going to revise that list after each of us have watched each other's movies,
Yep.
and then we're going to make another tier list together based off of our enjoyment of each other's lists. And
I'm gonna
then
laugh if it's like the exact same.
no, I've watched some movies. I'm cultured. Now allow me
Yeah.
to share my screen with you. There we go. Now,
Awesome.
So,
So
would you like to start with yours, or did you want to go one by one?
we'll go one by one.
Yeah, all right.
So let's do our number ones. Our number ones
Number
first.
ones. Okay, I'll go. So yours would be
Shawshank Redemption,
The Shawshank.
baby.
All right. Where are you putting this?
Best
Well,
movie.
obviously, I would assume you're putting it
Oh
in
yeah,
S. Yeah.
I'll put it in S tier.
Yeah.
But remember the rules for this is that we got to come to an agreement. We got to come to a compromise.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
So I don't know. You've seen it, right?
I'll put it there for now, but then yeah, we'll have our little discourse about it. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it many times. I like it.
You like it or you love it?
I I yeah, I love it. I love it. But again,
Yeah, that's
I haven't seen it in a long time, to be fair. But
that's the right answer.
I'll probably watch it tonight. I
Yeah,
like because I remember the first time watching it, and I'm sitting there thinking, how the fuck is this? How is this guy supposed to repent for something that he hasn't even done, and then
right,
he gets continuously punished for being himself,
right.
and then
And
he tries to help the system's broken, and then he gets fucked over and over again. And I like the little, the revenge he gets at the end is nice.
yeah, I think the thing that really got me about the Shawshank Redemption, right?
Mm.
And I'm going to go into like a little story here about my journey with this movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, when I was like a very young,
Mm.
it must have been on TV or something. And this is back when I was like just into like cartoons, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All I cared about was cartoons.
You didn't know
Um,
what else was out there.
yeah, yeah. I didn't like watching live action stuff, like unless it was like really, tailored for kids,
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but I remember watching this movie as a kid, and like my very faint memory of it, just thinking to myself, like, how is this movie where like I feel like not much is going on is so captivating?
Yeah.
Even
Right.
like me as a kid, not fully understanding what like was actually happening. I
Mm.
just remember thinking like this is really interesting.
Yeah.
Like, and then do you remember when Mr. Lewis read us the book and then we watched a bit of the movie?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, back in school.
That was my reintroduction to it, and I was like, I've seen this before, and
Mm.
this is really,
This
really,
is really
really
good.
fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm really enjoying this, and then after that, it's become the love of my life.
No,
It's
fair.
I think the reason I like it so much is because it's the most consistently good movie I've seen. Like, there's no
Mm.
bits of it where I'm like genuinely where I'm bored or where
Yeah,
I'm I'm I'm
there's no bit of it where you're like, I don't really give a fuck about what's going on.
yeah, because
Yeah.
everything I don't know what I seriously don't know what formula they use for this movie, but even in scenes where it like feels like nothing's happening, it's
Yeah.
still interesting to watch.
Well, that
Um,
just goes to show the emotional involvement that it thrusts upon you.
yeah, it's very emotional.
Yeah.
And the whole theme of it, I think this is why I love it. The whole theme of it is hope in the darkest of times,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
You've got there's you can find people who you care about. You can find a reason to keep going, even though you've been beaten down to like
Mm.
to a pulp, pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Um, so I don't know. I think Shawshank Redemption to me is the movie I've seen with the most consistently like entertaining aspect to it. Like even
Yeah.
even my second favorite movie, which we'll get into after a bit,
Mm.
like even
It's
it
got
has
that
moments in it where
that rewatchability.
yeah, Shawshank
Mm.
Redemption has rewatchability for me 100%.
Oh,
I think I watch it
100%.
almost every year.
No, go for it.
Um,
Yeah.
but like I think even like yeah, like I said, my second favorite movie, which like we'll get into in a bit, even
Mm.
even that has moments in it where I get a little bit bored,
Yeah.
just for like a
Yeah.
bit, but I think yeah, Shawshank Redemption is it feels so calm, but there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think your brain just like subtly picks up on these things, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
development of characters and relationships and understanding Andy Dufresne's kind of,
Yeah, because
his
the
journey through the
entire way
prison.
through, yeah, you're like, he's innocent. He shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
What's going
And
on?
he's such a bland seeming character too, but I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah,
he's got a lot more depth to him that like I said, you subtly pick up on.
yeah,
You know
and
what I
he
mean?
slowly develops into himself throughout the movie.
Yeah, dude. And
Mm. And
you
it
know
just
that
took
scene.
him going to prison to find that.
It's got one of my favorite shots. You know that scene at like near the start where he's just arriving at the prison, and then the camera like sweeps, like has this drone sweep over the prison.
Over the top, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I love that with the
Mm.
music, with like the fucking beginning of like Red's monologue. Um,
Yeah.
dude, that scene always gives me
Mm.
goosebumps. Like,
You're like, this.
it,
What is he in for?
yeah, exactly. But it looks so beautifully shot, but it does give you that sense of
It's
dread
yeah,
for him.
because
Um,
the entire prison is so cold, and it
yeah,
just it it feels like it's its own like living thing.
yeah,
It's like, oh,
and
more fresh meat. It just
I
feels
feel I
vindictive.
feel like that I feel like that shot kind of like shows you like this is kind of the last because it obviously is shot like outside of the prison,
Yeah, yeah,
and it kind of feels like the
yeah,
last bit of freedom Andy has before he goes in.
yeah.
Um,
Before
and
we
then
we all go in with him,
yeah, yeah, exactly. Um,
because it's like,
also it's got Mr. Krabs, so I love that.
yeah. To be fair, it's
It's
got
got
Mr.
Mr.
Krabs.
Krabs. I love
Anything with Mr. Krabs in it,
yeah,
you
I
really
love
got
that
to give
actor
it to him.
Clancy
Yeah, Clancy Brown,
Clancy Brown. He's so good.
such a great man. I
Um,
uh yeah, I'll agree with it being in an S tier. It is definitely an S tier movie.
yeah, dude, I've never seen a movie as good. Literally, like,
Like, yeah, if you were talking about like just consistently like flawlessly written movie, that would probably be definitely up there.
yeah. But I could talk about it for ages. Let's
No,
move
we
on
could.
to your
Yes.
one.
My number one is Evil Dead 2,
Okay, wow, wow.
and I have you seen it?
No, but that means I'll also have to watch Evil Dead 1, right?
No, no, no.
Really?
There is a common misconception that you have to watch one before two. Although I do highly suggest that you do watch one. You just don't have to watch it before two.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because okay, there was a copyright um thing between Paramount and Sam Raimi, who wrote the movie, and Paramount wanted them to make a different movie to because he didn't have the rights to Evil Dead, so
Right.
they made him make a sequel, and it wasn't the sequel that he wanted to write, so he just wrote this sequel, and it's Evil Dead 2 is the best sequel ever made. I will agree. And yeah, they just made him write a completely different sequel, which set up the sequel that he wanted to make. If that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Evil Dead 2 is a phenomenal movie. It's you just don't take it seriously. That's all I can say. That's really all I because
Is it funny?
yeah, there is some wacky goofy bits. It's very camp, um very 80s, very old esque, like slapstick humor to it. But there is obviously a very dark story to it. It's
Is it still Bruce Campbell?
yeah, yeah, Bruce was in all of them.
Does it still work as a sequel to number one?
Yes and no. It's very disconnected enough to be its own thing. If that makes sense.
Right.
But I mean, technically, Evil Dead 2 is Evil Dead 1. But
Okay, I
yeah,
see. I see.
yeah. But
All right.
I love Evil Dead 1 just as much as I love Evil Dead 2. But Evil Dead 2 is just on another level.
Right. Okay. I'm
Yeah,
actually excited to give it a watch
it's very
because
good.
I do like Sam Raimi's directing from what I've seen of him.
Yeah, and
Um,
if you really do like uh, Multiverse of Madness, that is very what you'll see in Evil Dead.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very much where he's like picking up his usual um, directing style. You'll
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah.
ah, that's where he got the idea for this and that and all that. Anyway,
Okay.
you're number two.
The
The,
Matrix.
The Matrix, and you would put it
I
at
would honestly, I would honestly put it at S tier.
yeah, yeah.
I feel like we can't give everything to S tier though.
Mm.
So I feel like
But then if we if we go down one by one, and then it's just gonna be our
yeah, that's
second, then
true.
our third, then our fourth, then our fifth.
Look,
But
I
I mean,
think
I doubt anything will be below a B on this list.
okay. I think we're gonna have to. I think I really want to put this at S tier, genuinely,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
some of my other movies, I know where I'm gonna put them already,
Mm.
but I think Matrix, I have to put it at S tier.
Well,
I mean,
okay,
this
okay.
movie,
We'll do. We'll limit ourselves to two in the S tier.
two each.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah. And then that'll
Um,
force us down the list. But
yeah.
yeah, no,
So
I'll agree with it being in the S tier.
I think Matrix is one of those movies that is almost timeless.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, it's still relevant
like
today. It's
it's
extremely
very
relevant.
relevant.
Yeah.
And like the fact that they came up with this idea back in 1999,
Mm.
I think was great. I think, they had inspirations like, for example, maybe Total Recall,
Yeah, yeah, and a bunch of
could be like
older
a
like
big,
Philip K. Dick sci-fi novels and stuff like that would definitely
yeah,
inspired this.
even like, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream,
Oh,
um,
yeah, for sure.
but like The Matrix really is one of those movies that really shocked me
Mm.
because I watched it, I think about 2, 3 years ago now,
Right.
and
Damn.
I was like at the peak of like my conspiracy theory phase, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So,
So that didn't help.
um, yeah, dude, that made me fall in love with it even more. Everything, dude, everything about this movie and even rewatching it
Mm.
just makes me like really excited to keep watching it. Like, I think there are a few moments where I am a bit bored, and it's mainly because I don't know what exactly is happening.
Right, right.
Um,
It's
like,
it,
at the
it's
very
it's a it's a lack of understanding over a lack of enjoyment.
yes, and just a bit like it's a lack of understanding, but it just like it's like when a story doesn't tell you what's going on and you don't even get really much to work with.
Right,
Like,
right.
and it could be like, there are like obviously a lot of things where it's like it's a mystery, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think sometimes in the Matrix it just made me feel a little bit like stale.
Right.
Um, I think I think a good point when I first watched it, I was like I loved the whole thing.
Mm.
On rewatch, the starting bit with Trinity, I think it's a good
Right.
setup.
Yeah.
And it really I love how it like kind of folds into what's happening with Neo,
Yeah.
or Bridges at least. But I think when I rewatch it, that bit always kind of makes me a bit like bored.
Mm.
I think is the nicest way to put it.
Right, right. But that
Or actually, no, no, no. That's the harshest way to put it.
yeah, yeah.
Um, that's the harshest way to put it. But like, it is still interesting. It is still fun. I love
Mm.
that whole action scene, the chase scene. But I think maybe because I like Neo's character so much and Morpheus that I just want to get to them.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Uh,
It's because I
but
mean it's your rewatch and you know what's coming and you know which bits you
yeah,
like more
yeah.
than others.
I think, but that bit is still good. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
Like, I
yeah.
literally just
It's a nice setup.
rewatched it. I rewatched it the other day. They're like running on top of the roofs and they're jumping over, the
Mm.
agents and Trinity's like running away. And then she like has to like jump through this window and then she rolls down the stairs and then like instantly she fucking like whips out her guns and like aims at like the
Yeah,
window
and
that
then
she just jumped through.
yeah.
Yeah, and she says to herself, she's like, "Come on, just get up, just get up."
Yeah.
And I think that kind of just it kind of that in itself, without I think without realizing it fully on first watch,
Mm.
kind of sets up a lot of like what the Matrix is.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's all
It
about belief, like but knowing, it's all about knowing that it's a
knowing.
simulation and
Yeah.
being able to kind of break the rules of that or that simulation, you
Yeah.
know.
And then that's the
Um
whole the spoon argument with the Oracle.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's right, you know. Like I said, it's just that bit like how it's a mystery that you don't fully understand.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Um but like and you have to rewatch it to understand that scene. I feel like because you're not
Yeah.
gonna really remember it or think it's like super significant. You're just gonna think, oh, she's scared,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But then once you actually understand it, you're like, oh, that makes
Mm.
sense. But everything in that movie, the introduction of Neo, I still think is awesome.
Yeah.
The introduction of Morpheus, there's so many scenes where like lightning strikes. I don't know if you remember that. Those
Mm.
like classic kind of campy lightning strikes that happen when like Morpheus says something like
Yeah,
crazy.
like when he's like telling him about
Um,
the Matrix.
yeah, yeah,
Is
dude.
that?
I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. At first, I thought it was really corny, but rewatching it, it's just it's. I feel like it's such a cool stylistic choice, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Because it feels
Um,
like a like an
and
exclamation point on the
yeah,
scene.
and it makes me wonder if Morpheus is doing it on purpose. You know
Mm.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you can manipulate the Matrix, maybe he's just like summoning lightning bolts or some shit. Um,
I mean,
but
probably. So, like, just to try and convince Nia that it is a simulation.
yeah,
No,
and
I could see it.
one of my favorite scenes, man. I highly recommend you like watch the scene on YouTube after this. Like,
Mm.
do you remember the lady in the red dress scene?
Yeah.
I love that scene, dude, because
Yeah.
it's so fast paced and. I don't know what it is, him and Morpheus are walking through like a crowded street in the Matrix in like a little
Yeah,
simulation.
because you think it's the
And
Matrix, and you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
shit.
Well, you know it's the Matrix,
Yeah.
and Neo's still getting used to it. So
Yeah.
they're walking through, and then he's like explaining something to him, and then Neo is distracted by the lady in the red dress, and then he's like, "Were you looking at the lady?" And he's like,
Oh.
and he's like, "Look again,"
Yeah,
look
and then it's
again, and then he
Smith.
turns, and it's an agent. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, that's
And you're
awesome,
like,
dude.
what
I
the fuck?
fucking love that. It's so fast paced, but it's so like smoothly done.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
And
the concept of it.
it's an elegant way of showing you the stakes.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I just love the concept of the movie. The scene that really like blew me away was when he woke up and he's in that pod
mm,
and AI has become like this hive, like this
this
mechanical hive,
fucking
which
yeah.
is such a good concept because it's like, yeah, how would AI like work efficiently, you know what I
Yeah,
mean,
how
to
it
produce organic life?
yeah.
And it's like a hive. That's genius, dude.
Like the
That's fucking
bees.
genius. Yeah, dude, no, dead ass. Like, I think that's
Yeah, that's
awesome. I
exact
think that's
yeah.
such a great concept.
And it's like the
But
future's very dark and very fucking just eerie.
yeah, and even the villain who's that guy who like just would prefer to live in the Matrix obliviously is such a
Yeah.
good villain.
Yeah.
Such a good, understandable motivation for like a villain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because
Like,
given the choice between that and the fucking real world, yeah, I'll take a good big juicy steak.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's such a good
Um,
scene too.
Yeah, I agree. I watched that as well the other day. I was like, fuck, that's so good.
Yeah.
Um, but anyways, enough about the Matrix.
Anyway, yes.
Another movie I could go on. But what's
for
yours?
for hours. Okay, so I've decided to grow up a little bit, and so Evil Dead 2 and Pulp Fiction were tied for the number one spot.
Yeah,
That has recently changed. My number two pick is Old Boy, and
I have heard of that,
that
but
is
never
going
seen
in
it.
S tier. Don't give a fuck.
Old Boy.
It is not only is it one of the greatest foreign films ever fucking created, it is one of the greatest mystery movies that I have ever fucking watched.
Wow. Above
Yeah.
Sixth Sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And you want to talk about big twist at the end, go watch fucking Old Boy. It is a fucking there's really no stop from the start to the finish. And once you do get to the end, you're so shocked and so heartbroken. You're just like, what the fuck did I just watch? And it's
Right.
ah, I there's just something about watching it for the first time that I wish I could do over and over again, because it is just one of those movies that once you do finish it, you want to forget so you can come back to it again.
Well, give me like a sort of basic synopsis.
Okay, so this guy gets kidnapped for 50, and then he gets held in a room by himself for 15 years with nothing but a TV and a bed and a shower, and then he gets released after 15 years, and then he tries to find the guy who imprisoned him, and he tries to find out why, and then it becomes this big cat and mouse chase between the guy who imprisoned him and obviously the main character. And
Okay.
because yeah, the whole hook of the movie is, well, why is any of this happening, you know, and you you try to figure it out as the movie goes along with the main character, and then at the end you find out the answer and you don't want to know the answer because the answer is fucking terrifying. And it's a big movie about revenge and vengeance and selfishness. It's actually it's a very, very deeply human movie. It's incredible.
Who does it star?
It's oh shit, I cannot remember his name, but he's obviously Korean.
Oh, it's a Korean movie.
Yeah, yeah, it's yeah, one of the most popular Korean movies.
Have you heard of Memories of Murder?
I have that one. Yeah, that's
Is
probably
that good?
that's I'd say it's like my third favorite Korean movie.
Is it genuinely really good?
yeah, yeah.
I want to watch it
It's
so
my
bad.
favorite Bong Joon-ho for sure.
Right.
Choi Min-sik is the main character, the actor who plays Oh
Okay.
Show.
And I take it he's really good.
Yes, yes. The last
What?
third of that movie is the greatest performance that I have ever seen ever.
Dude, I don't know what it is. Korean actors shit all over like American
Oh,
actors.
100%.
You know, like
They can
they
they
know
can
how to
fucking
play
cry
like
on
a-
cue. They can fucking do
Yeah.
anything, man. It's insane.
they know how to act and
Yeah.
they can play such like a normal character so believably.
Yeah.
It's insane. Without like over
Because
dramatizing
yeah,
it,
they're
you know
just
what I mean?
being themselves, but
Oh, it's
it
so
feels
good.
so vastly different.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Old Boy is if none of you have seen it, please go see it. It is an incredible movie. It's definitely one of those movies to go in knowing absolutely zero about it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
if you're looking for a good mystery film, go watch it. And there's some incredible fight scenes in it as well.
I'm excited to watch it,
Mm.
man.
And yeah,
Um,
it's part of like technically it's part of like a trilogy, but it's
Oh.
like an anthological trilogy, sort of like
Right.
the Cornetto trilogy, where it's like it's like an unofficial trilogy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's called the Vengeance trilogy. So it's the first one is Mr. Vengeance, the second one is Old Boy, and then the third one is Symphony for Mrs. Vengeance, and it's
Oh.
yeah, it's just
The
a
old boy's the best.
yeah for sure. Although I haven't seen Symphony for Mrs. Vengeance.
Right.
Yeah, but no,
Okay,
the
fair enough.
very very you can't really there's isn't really a bad Korean film that I haven't seen
Yeah, that's fair.
so far.
All right.
Alrighty,
Uh,
that's my number
well,
two.
speaking of trilogies, did you know there's a trilogy for Once Were Warriors?
I know that there was a second one, yeah, but I didn't know there was a
Oh,
third.
there's a second one. I think no, sorry. I think there's a third book. I don't know if they ended up
Oh,
making it
okay.
into a movie.
Okay.
They might have,
Mm.
but yeah. What Becomes of the Broken Hearted? I think is the second
yeah,
one.
that's the second one, yeah.
Never seen it in my life. I don't think that movie needed a sequel or a
No.
trilogy, to be honest.
No.
But there's many movies like that.
But yeah,
Um,
it like The Matrix.
Yeah, dude, The Matrix
Yeah.
only needed one movie.
Yeah.
I have not watched any of the others. Like I tried watching, I think I watched half of number two and just was
Mm.
so bored.
Yeah.
Because now that the concept is gone, like that's the main thing that drew me in.
And then
Right?
it's just action.
Yeah, it's just
Mm.
action, and it's just like okay, now I'm bored.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's not groundbreaking anymore because we've already
Nah,
seen the
yeah.
groundbreaking action
already
in the
seen-
first one.
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah. Anyways,
Anyway, you're number three.
Okay, I'm gonna put this one, Fear and Loathing at Las
Fear and
Vegas.
Loathing.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I'm gonna put it at B tier.
B. Okay.
Now, I'm saying this with a really heavy heart.
Mm.
um, because I mean, like this tier list is a tier list of our
Yeah,
favorite
yeah.
movies. This does not include any other movies
Mm.
of any like ranking. So
Disclaimer:
this
this
is
is
like
purely subjective. This is all our opinion.
yeah, 100%. But I think from S to D tier,
Mm.
um, these all still trump any other movies we've ever seen.
Oh, 100%.
Um,
Yeah.
so even if for some reason, which I don't think it will, but one of us puts like a movie in
I
D
might
tier,
even. I might just get rid of this one and then just keep it as.
yeah,
Keep the as. Yeah.
A, B, and C.
That feels better.
Yeah, it does actually, because it still feels like we're all passing.
Yeah. Yeah.
With a satisfactory. um, so yeah, like Fear and Loathing in Las
Mm.
Vegas, I put it at B tier and not at A or S tier, purely because, and I'm not going to get into details or anything like that, but
Mm.
purely because um, I feel like to fully enjoy this movie, you need to be under the influence of something.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Because
100%.
that's the whole point of the movie. It's a movie about alcohol. It's a movie about drugs,
Yeah,
especially
substance abuse.
substance abuse, especially based on a true story or
Yeah, have you
based on
have
the
you I was
true.
gonna say, have you read the book?
I've started reading it, dude. I'm
Yeah.
actually
I
glad that you have
I think I'm like about
as well.
halfway through.
Oh, I only read like the first chapter, if that's even what you can call it.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Because I'm up to
so
the bit where we just got introduced to Christina Ricci's character, which is the little girl,
the
the girl, the
oh
painter.
god,
Yeah.
yeah, dude, that's like I love Johnny Depp and Benicio's
Mm.
performance in this movie.
Yeah.
I love like how
I love
quickly
the
they can
chemistry.
switch. Oh,
Like
dude, the chemistry is good.
they feel like
Just
lifelong friends, but they can kill each other at any fucking moment.
yeah, the insanity, the chaos of like their characters is
Yeah.
well done. Them switching between the calm one and the anxious one is awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Very
I
yin
think
and
you remember
yang.
like the famous line, I loved it. This made me laugh so much when I watched it. But like I think Johnny Depp's like tweaking on adrenochrome
Mm.
and like that Benicio's character gave him Dr. Gonzo and he's like, "You took too much, man. Too much, too much."
Yeah.
He just goes back to like watching TV, just leaving him to like suffer.
Yeah. Or like the
That's
bit where
so funny.
he's yeah, yeah, his lawyer's in the fucking bathtub all depressed and shit.
Yeah,
And he just
yeah.
goes in and they just have this big spat, this big fucking argument.
He like doesn't
And
he
I'm
like
like,
throw like a toaster at him or
yeah,
something
yeah,
like
he's
that?
because he's taped the TV to the wall, and then
Yeah.
Hunter S. Thompson's like, yeah, well, I hope that fucking thing falls in with you. And he's like, oh, why would you say that?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is very serious. Why would you say that? And I'm like, he didn't mean it, man. But
I love
yeah, it speaks to the chaotic nature of the story.
I just love it, It's so good. The scene I just love how you just don't know what the fuck's going on either. It's
Yeah,
just confusing you as much as it's confusing them.
yeah, because like
Um
you're taking this seat through this roller coaster of a ride, and not even the fucking driver, who is Hunter S. Thompson, knows where this fucker's gonna go, and
yeah.
you're just along for the ride.
Oh, it's so good. I love there's like two scenes I love the most. I
Mm.
think it's when they're on like the merry-go-round and
Oh
like
yeah,
Dr. Gonzo's like freaking out
yeah,
and Hunter S. Thompson is just like, chill as fuck. And I think Hunter says like this line, he's like, "Oh, there's two women fucking a polar bear." And Dr.
yeah, yeah.
Gonzo's
He's like,
like,
what,
"Don't say those
what,
things,
what,
man."
where?
He's like, "Don't say that to me, man. Not
Not right
now."
now, man.
Yeah. I think that's so funny. And the bit where I still don't understand this, where
Mm.
Hunter like drives off into like the desert and he comes across the police officer
Mm.
and he like starts like this whole fucking chase with
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
And then like he ends up just stopping casually and he's
yeah.
like, "Oh,
He's
like,
like,
like
what's
what's
the
up?"
problem, man?
Yeah.
Because he's
It's a
in the book, it's that scene's a lot more fleshed out because it's obviously from Hunter's perspective,
yeah, yeah.
and like he goes through the entire monologue in his head. He's like, he says something about the cops in Vegas being different from the cops in the street. So if he just books it far enough, he can get enough distance between him, and then he can start slowing down, and then just pretend it wasn't him. And I'm like, that's fucking genius.
He's so funny, man.
Because like
And
half that movie is like, what do you? Why would you do that? Where are you going?
yeah,
Why would you say
it's
that?
so good.
It's awesome.
Um, and I love the bit where like he's pulled him over and the officer's talking to him and he's like, "I'm fucked," and
Yeah.
the camera like goes up to him and he just looks
It's like,
so out of it.
it's like what?
Yeah,
'Cause
Johnny Depp is so good in that
yeah.
role.
He's like, if I
Um,
say some absurd shit to this cop, he's just gonna leave me alone.
yeah, yeah. But then he ends up wanting a kiss,
Mm.
which you don't even know if that's real or not because he's so fucked. Like
Yeah,
you
he's
just
just
don't know what to
so
trust.
out of it.
And like the camera angles are so good too because it makes
Yeah.
you feel so uncomfortable. It makes you feel like you're in their shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, there's like the bit I remember when Johnny Depp has adrenochrome for the first time,
Mm.
and like Dr. Gonzo's in the background taking a call, and while like Johnny's like freaking out, Dr. Gonzo's just like tweaking on the phone, and he's
Yeah.
getting like wrapped
He
up in the
starts
phone
screaming.
cords,
Yeah.
and he's like, and it's just chaos, man. I love it. It's
And
so
yeah, Hunter's
good.
just sitting there watching the fucking TV, trying not to lose his mind. He's
No,
like,
he's no, he's like sitting there like tweaking, and he's making all these like weird noises. He's like, you know, and Dr. Gonzo's just fucking tweaking with the phone cords, thinking he's getting
dude,
attacked.
Hunter
And
is,
then once it calms down, once Hunter like comes off the trip, so does Dr. Gonzo. He just goes back
yeah.
to normal.
Oh,
It's
oh,
just it's so good, man. I love that
oh
movie.
fuck.
Um,
Yeah, I like the bit where they first come to Vegas and they're in that bar, and then
yeah,
there's fucking yeah, Hunter's like, there's lizards everywhere. The
yeah, yeah.
the floor is lava. Get me the fuck out
Yeah.
of here.
He's
Uh,
fucking tweaking.
he's like, yeah, that's like when the drugs really start to kick in for him.
And when they go up to reception and like they're trying to
Yeah,
talk to the
yeah.
ladies and they just look so unimpressed, but like Hunter thinks it's going like normally, he's trying
Yeah,
to
Hunter thinks
talk,
he's doing so fucking good.
and then Gonzo comes in and tries to like takes over, and he seems so fucked, but he's like, yeah, dude, that's a great movie,
It's a very
man.
good movie.
It's so artsy, but it's so like it literally captures that
Yeah,
drug trip
yeah.
experience.
Oh, 100%.
I think that's yeah, like I said, that movie's a masterpiece if you take a
Yeah,
substance
if
or
you
something like
watch it
that.
the right way.
Yeah, exactly. That movie's genuinely a masterpiece.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But enough
Right,
about
oh,
that.
that's
Let's go to yours.
under my number three is Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
Um, you've seen it, right?
Oh yes, and I think we both know I disagree very
Yeah,
heavily
yeah, I know,
on this movie.
but I'm putting it at A.
Okay.
I'm putting it
Okay.
at A because it's, I don't know. There's just something about it. The first time that I watched it, where I was used to movies that actually had like a plot to it, like whereas this there is no fucking plot. It's just the lives of these gangsters and the impact of this life on them.
Yeah.
And I watched it for the first time and not knowing that it's told in a non-linear way. And where I got to the end of it, I'm like, oh, okay, this is like really half the enjoyment of watching Pulp Fiction is piecing together where the story should go,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. But then there are bits of it where I am a little bit bored, but then we get to the end of that little bit and I'm like, oh, no, I actually kind of enjoyed that more than I thought. Like the whole
Yeah.
like the whole bit with Butch, like the boxer. Like Bruce Willis's part in that story is a little bit bland, but then you get to the like a little bit like halfway through his story and it starts really like when it starts really ramping up. I'm like, oh, okay, no, I get it. I get it. This makes sense now. I get why Bruce Willis is in the movie now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it, I don't know. It is definitely for sure Tarantino's greatest movie.
I disagree
Well, I
100%.
know you will, but that's in my opinion.
That's exactly what I don't like about it is the
Mm.
fact that it's all over the place.
Right.
I think the best thing I can say about that movie and something that's genuinely very, very good
Mm.
is the performance of John Travolta and Samuel L.
And
Jackson
Samuel.
and
Yeah.
and their chemistry.
Jules and Vincent.
Their chemistry is flawless.
Yeah.
Um,
They really
seriously, I
feel
think
like they make you believe that they've been doing this for years.
yeah, like they're proper partners, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Like that
And I
whole
think
conversation that they have at the start of the movie. It
yeah, yeah,
it really feels very wholesome.
and
But then
organic.
yeah, yeah. But then you
Um,
get through it and then you're like, oh, these guys are assassins. These guys these guys are bad
yeah,
people.
yeah, yeah. But they're so like nonchalant about it, you know.
Yeah, that's
It's just
this is
another
just a 9 to
day.
5 to them. Yeah.
Yeah. I think their chemistry is awesome.
Mm.
I think the stuff with Uma Thurman
Yeah,
is
yeah.
really good too. That's fun.
Yeah,
You know,
I
they
like Mia's story.
I love John Travolta and her like chemistry. It's really awkward, you know, it's really kind of uncomfortable, but they're still getting along, you
Yeah,
know, kind
yeah.
of like a first date, you know. And then she obviously overdoses and he has to, you know,
Yeah.
put
He's
in
kind of
yeah, the adrenaline.
yeah.
Um
That entire
so
scene is so dramatic and so drawn out, but I
there's
love it.
there's
I love it
stuff
so much.
there's there's stuff I can appreciate about it, but
Mm.
it's just too disjointed, I
All over the
think, for me
place. Yeah,
to
that's
fully
fair.
enjoy.
Yeah.
And I would honestly, out of the Tarantino movies I have seen,
Yeah.
which there's like probably like five or six.
Mm. Yeah, I was gonna say
Um,
you are missing a few, aren't you?
yeah, yeah, but
Mm.
I'd probably put it at like this. I'd put it, I'd put it probably my least favorite, to be honest, actually.
Mm. Fair. But I mean, then again, that's out of like what Django and Inglorious Bastards
I've
and
seen
Reservoir Dogs.
I've seen Reservoir Dogs, I've seen Django, I've
Mm.
seen Inglorious Bastards, I've seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and
Mm.
I've seen the two Kill Bill movies,
Yeah, and
which is
technically those are
seven.
just one.
And then I've also seen Hateful Eight,
Ah, yeah,
which
fair.
gets too much
Oh,
hate, to be
Hateful
honest.
Eight is a masterpiece.
I think that's a great movie.
Yeah.
Um, I
On
wouldn't say masterpiece, but I think it's still a really, really solid, good
yeah,
movie.
no, it's great.
Um,
I didn't like it the first time I watched it, and then I rewatched it, and it made sense.
right.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, no. Yeah, I think Pulp Fiction's my least favorite.
No.
Um, maybe above Kill Bill 2,
Mm.
but
There's
yeah,
too
like
much feet in the Kill Bill movies for me.
yeah, but then you got Oren Ishii, and
Yeah, to be fair,
she's just cool as hell.
yeah, that whole fight,
Um,
that whole like animated bit of her like origin story, that
yeah,
goes
that's
hard.
awesome.
I wish that was
I love
the entire movie was that.
I love this. I love the choice of the black and white
Mm.
stuff. Like I love how it happens like once the blood gets too much and
Oh
then they
yeah,
just
yeah. I was gonna say
they go into black
Tarantino
and
did
white.
that so he could, so they weren't NC-17 and
Yeah,
banned.
yeah,
So yeah, but and then again, it's also a reference to a couple of other older movies as well.
yeah. I think that's such a great movie.
Yeah,
Django Unchained is also really good because that was the first Tarantino movie I actually saw, and that stuck with me for a long time.
yeah,
It's a great
yeah,
movie.
as it would. Yeah,
But
I feel like all of his
as
movies do kind of stick with you, like the ones that you
yeah,
like. Like
I think that's a good segue into my
yeah, I was
next
gonna say
favorite
like
movie.
your next, which is
Another Tarantino one,
yeah,
Reservoir Dogs, which I
Reservoir
think
Dogs.
I'll put at A tier
Yeah.
next to Pulp
Oh,
Fiction.
yeah, I'll agree with
Um,
that.
one of his first ones.
It's his
Fucking
very first one.
what a great concept and what great
Mm.
writing, great chemistry between like what how many characters are at the
Yeah,
start in
yeah.
that first like
This
diner
entire
scene.
ensemble of cast.
Like they all have such good chemistry with
Yeah.
each other and such fluent writing.
Mm.
You know, it's literally I love the fact that it's a movie about a bank robbery gone wrong,
Yeah.
or like a robbery gone wrong, and they
And
end up paying the price for it.
you're dealing with the aftermath with them.
Yeah, I got a newfound love for Tim Roth as well.
Mm.
In that
Mm.
movie. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to talk about this one too much because uh, I just I just think as a whole it's just
It's insane.
a really solid
Yeah.
movie. And you know everyone's performance is great. The main thing I love about it is the chemistry and the
dialogue.
writing is just the dialogue is so
Yeah.
that's something I'll give Quentin Tarantino
That's
really
yeah.
like main points for is his dialogue writing is fucking
Yeah.
impeccable.
It's flawless in all of
Um,
his movies.
Yeah, dude. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I was about to swap out
Mm.
Reservoir Dogs with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I
Right.
think I enjoy Reservoir Dogs just a bit better because it's not as fucking brutally long.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
And
but
it throws you into it very at the
yeah,
start.
yeah. But Once Upon a Time in Hollywood has, while Reservoir Dogs is shorter, it packs more of a punch. I feel like
Mm.
in a shorter time.
Yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is kind of like a drawn out version
Yeah.
of like that, and it's really there's like not much going on, but the characters are so rich and
Yeah.
interesting to watch.
Yeah, because
Um,
really feel connected to like Cliff, and
and
you just want to spend the day
mainly
with him.
mainly you feel connected to what's his name? Jake Cahill.
Jake,
What's his actual name?
um, um,
Can't even remember.
shit, shit.
Let's just call him Leo. Let's just call
Yeah,
him Leo.
Leo's
To
character.
yeah. Cliff Booth is more like is somewhat more memorable for his like kind of
Well,
nonchalant,
it
you know.
is more or less his movie.
Yeah, but I feel like I felt really connected to Leo's character.
Mm.
And I think that's my second favorite Tarantino film.
Fair, fair.
Everything I loved Leo's acting. I loved Brad's acting. I loved everything about it.
Mm.
I loved the end scene. But we're not talking about this movie anyways. Fuck.
No, it's
Reservoir
not even
Dogs
on
is
the
great.
fucking list. Reservoir
No,
Dogs, very good.
it's good. Okay, you're up.
My what are we up to? My number four is The Big Lebowski.
I need to watch that. That's about
Yes.
bowling, isn't it?
Uh, yeah, it's about bowling. Yeah, yeah, it's about bowling.
Well, go into it.
I'll
What do you like about
first of
it?
all, I'll put it at A. Then
Yeah.
it's ah, it's it's again one of those movies that it has a plot, but the plot doesn't really mean anything. Although it does have impact to it, but it's very much just the dude, which is the main character, him essentially just falling his way through an investigation, and then the investigation sort of wraps itself up, if that makes sense.
Right.
So it's essentially kind of like a week in the dude's life. And
Okay.
yeah, but there is a big bowling aspect to it, and it's essentially just mistaken identity. The movie.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's
So it's not all about bowling.
no, but bowling is a big aspect in it.
Right.
But it's funny. It's fucking funny. It's the Coen brothers, so it's very it 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 like every comedic scene, it ramps up very fast and very very quick, and it gets very loud very fast, and it's very absurd in a weird way. But
Yeah.
no, I think it's an amazingly written movie. The dialogue is insane. The the characters are awesome. Again, there's not very much like big stakes, but because you're so invested in these guys' lives, that you can't really help but make it really feel big.
Right.
Yeah, like 'cause
Okay.
it's just this guy's life, and a mistake has happened, and he's now fucked over because of it, and he's just trying to get back to baseline,
Yeah.
but he can't do that because baseline is wiped off the fucking earth. But it's a great movie. I highly recommend all these movies. Please at least check out once in your life.
Well, I'm gonna have to.
Yes, next
Uh,
week is going to be a very big week for you.
yes.
All right, moving on.
Um.
You're number 5.
Oh, The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, the big wolf.
Um. I'm putting it at A tier.
A tier.
Yeah.
Fair.
Personally,
Mm.
even though I enjoy Fear and Loathing a lot more,
Yeah.
I think Wolf of Wall Street is just obviously a more coherent story,
Yeah.
which gives
Yeah.
it extra points.
Right. But it
I
deals with
think
the same things.
I think Wolf of Wall Street is one of those movies that again is really naturally written,
Mm.
has great chemistries, has great dialogue. Obviously based on a true story,
Yeah.
although some parts are pretty
Very.
loosely based.
Yeah.
Um, but I think it's just such a good. I think it's a good take of what happens when someone
Mm.
gets power, gets all the
Yeah.
money they need.
Yeah.
Like realistically, a very realistic take because it is based on a true story, you
Yeah.
know. And the answer is pretty much they just go crazy on drugs and parties
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, it was
and
the
and women.
'80s, so there's not really
Yeah.
much you could else out there for you.
And it's like I think it's such a good look into like Wall Street back then. I think it's such a
Yeah.
good look into these characters.
Yeah.
Everyone's performance from Leo to John Berthel to Jonah Hill, you
Mm.
know, just Margot Robbie, just absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Um, I think it's the first time I watched a Leo movie and was like, wow, he's actually playing a character that's different to the
Mm.
normal characters he
Yeah.
plays, you know, which is usually like, sexy heartthrob.
He's not. Yeah. He's not
Um,
the likable main lead.
yeah. Again, same thing with Brad Pitt. He has one movie that I love, which is 12 Monkeys, where he plays a
Mm.
character so different
Yes.
to anything he's ever played, which almost made it on this list,
Oh,
but is
fair.
not even in my top 10. It's in my honorable mentions.
Oh,
So,
damn. I
um,
forgot about that movie. I love that movie.
yeah, dude, Brad Pitt's performance in that blew me away.
Yeah. Because again, it
But
comes out of left field.
yeah, but that obviously is not a reason to have one character is not
Yeah.
a real one
Yeah.
performance is not a reason to have it as like your top 10 or top 5.
Yeah. No,
Um,
fair.
but yeah, no, Wolf of Wall Street, fucking amazing. Give it a
Very good
watch.
movie. Yes, if you haven't. Now, my five is Blade Runner, and
Wow,
yeah,
the first
the
one.
first one.
I need to watch that
And
because I think it
I'll
has a
put it
really
at
cool
B.
concept.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
tell me about why I should watch this.
ah, the I will say the cinematography is on another level. It it really does throw you. It really makes you feel like you are a part of this dark, cold dystopian future. And
Yeah,
I I would say that's probably because I am a big Ridley Scott fan, but the way that Ridley Scott makes you feel the the scale of the set is insane. Like he'll use to make a scene look bigger, he'll intentionally use shorter actors to make the set feel bigger than it is
wow.
in a way. Yeah. And because again, it's in the very early '80s, so practical effects are still the go-to.
If
And
only I was born in the 80s.
oh, if only. Uh, but um, the story is incredible. Because I've read the book that the movie is based on,
There's a
and
book?
yeah, yeah, it's called
Oh, wow.
it's called "Do Androids Dream of Electronic Sheep?"
That's kind of a cool title.
It's a very cool title, and I can see why they changed it though. But no, that is probably one of my top 5 books of all time. Um,
Wow.
and yeah, the story is about the Blade Runner, which is the main character, who is George fuck, I'm blanking on his name.
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. Yeah. Um, and he's what they call a Blade Runner, who is a police officer tasked with the killing of androids.
Like rogue androids.
Yeah, essentially. Or because androids have like a 4-year lifespan. So they in that 4 years they tend to rebel, and those who do get retired, which is what they call killed.
Right.
And yeah, the story revolves around him finding these 4 rogue androids and killing them, and then he finds out that this.
No, whoa. Spoiler.
Okay, no. It's a very human story told through an inhuman lens. I'll say that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I'm excited to watch that one because it's been on my
Yes.
bucket list for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. Watch
Um,
watch that one first. If
is the remake any good?
Oh no, it's a sequel.
Oh, well, is the sequel any good?
The sequel is amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
Directed by the same guy who did the Dune movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So again,
All right.
the cinematography is perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
But this
there's
is
a
the list, the
yeah.
the official
It's,
list.
and we'll come back next week and have watched each of these.
Yes, yes, and
Um,
then we will come back and we will revise this list in a with a non-biased lens. Let's say that.
right. Before we end this
Mm.
podcast, is
Yes.
there any honorable mentions that you wish could have been on this list but didn't make it? Just one.
Oh, just one.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I will say.
A movie that I haven't seen.
Oh
Like that each of us would have wanted the other to watch.
I will say. Hang on. Let me have a look. A Bittersweet Life.
Okay.
It's another Korean film.
I'll
Um,
give it a look up.
the main actor is the guy who played the front man in Squid Game.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, that is probably another one of my favorite Korean films of all time.
Okay,
And if
okay.
nobody's seen that out there, please, I highly suggest you go watch it.
Well, my honorable mention would obviously, as we talked about before the
Mm.
podcast, would be The
Yes.
Forbidden Kingdom.
Mm.
Um, just a fun movie. I think
Yeah.
I'd like for you to watch. It's nothing like crazy. It's a bit camp,
Yeah.
but it's fun to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If
Jackie Chan, Jet Li, um, you know,
being themselves.
it's yeah, just having a good time. I
Yeah.
love Drunken Master. I love,
Mm.
and he plays like a drunken master god.
All right.
Um, in it, while Jet Li plays a monk as
Mm.
well. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's a great movie. So
Yeah.
highly recommend it. Just for a fun kind of
Well,
goofy
yeah. I mean,
time.
I do have to watch something this week, considering that I've seen all of your top five.
You still have to rewatch them
But
though.
yes, I will rewatch them as well. But then yeah, I will put that at
Yeah.
the top of the list.
Make sure we gotta make sure we get through these movies before we film the next one.
Oh no, trust me, I will.
All right.
I'm always good. Always be down to watch a good movie.
So let me write down the movies I need to watch.
Yes.
So,
So you need Evil Dead 2,
yep.
Old Boy,
Old Boy.
and then obviously Pulp Fiction,
Yep.
and The Big Lebowski,
Yep.
then Blade Runner.
All right. I think I'm gonna start with Blade Runner, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I think
Oh,
that's the one I'm most excited for.
it it is. It's very noir, so it's very slow, um, very slow pace. But again, once it does ramp up, it doesn't really stop.
Feel like it'd be one of those movies I need to watch with all the lights off.
Yeah, yeah. To get fully immersed.
Yeah. I hate
Yeah.
being taken out of immersion. Like it's my least favorite thing when I'm watching a movie.
Mm.
I hate being taken out of immersion.
Yeah.
It's like my biggest pet peeve when like someone like decides to like turn on the lights and start like doing something or whatever or walks away when you're with them.
Yeah.
I'm just like, bro, just like please or like yeah, no, it's just like
No, I feel that.
I'm yeah. um, but I think we should end it there. I think
Yes,
next
yes.
week will
That's
be
perfect spot to end it.
so thanks for watching
Yes,
again.
thank
We'll
you
be
all.
back
If you enjoyed, please do think about leaving a like, maybe even possibly subscribing, possibly,
possibly,
please,
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 please, please.
possibly. But even if you don't,
That's how
that's
you ended it.
fine.
Is oh but no, you closed the Discord. I thought you just ended the stream
No,
with
no, just
that.
just my screen. But yes, if you guys have watched this long, please do consider liking, subscribing. It helps us out. It helps you out. And
Somehow.
yeah,
And we'll be back next week
we
with
will see you
our
guys next
verdicts.
week. Yeah.